Deep in space, far away from any known planet, a single human ship moved slowly through the dark. The stars were quiet. There was no sound. Only cold light from distant suns touched the broken metal of the small ship. The ship looked old. His body had many cracks. Sparks came out from one side. One engine was almost dead. It was clear that this ship had already been in many fights. It was tired, just like the people inside it. Inside the ship, the lights were low. Warning signs blinked on the control screen. Fuel was low. Power was falling. Every system was weak. The ship should not even be alive. Suddenly, far behind it, space started to glow. A massive alien fleet had arrived. Hundreds of huge warships came out of hyperspace like dark shadows. Their ships were perfect. Smooth metal. Bright energy cores. Heavy weapons ready to fire. They moved like a single monster with many heads. On the main alien command ship, alarms began to ring. Unknown object detected, a voice said. The alien commander stepped forward. His eyes were sharp. He looked at the screen. A small, broken human ship was running from them. The commander laughed slowly. A human ship? He said with cold surprise. Impossible. Humans are gone. The other alien officers laughed as well. They were weak, one said. They could not survive the last war, said another. The galaxy crushed them, a third added. To them, humans were history. A weak race that failed. The commander raised his hand. Destroy it, he ordered. At once, alien warships moved into attack position. Bright energy weapons charged. Long beams of power formed at the front of the ships. On the human ship, red lights filled the room. Enemy lock detected, a crew member shouted. They are too many, another said. Our engines can't take full power, the pilot warned. The crew looked scared. Some closed their eyes. Some held their breath. They all knew what this meant. One small ship against a full alien fleet had only one ending. Death. But the human captain stood calmly in the center of the control room. He was not young. His face showed lines of pain and years of battle. His uniform was old. His eyes were tired, but strong. He looked at the screen. He saw the enemy ships. He saw the glowing weapons. He saw death coming fast. Yet he did not panic. They think we are weak, the captain said softly. The crew looked at him in shock. Let them come closer, he finished. The pilot turned around. Captain, are you sure? We cannot survive another hit. The captain said nothing. He only raised his hand slowly. The human ship stopped running. The alien fleet was surprised. They stopped, an alien officer said. Maybe they gave up, another said. The commander smiled. Fire now. The alien ships released their weapons. Bright beams of deadly energy rushed toward the small human ship. Space itself seemed to burn. At that moment, something impossible happened. A blue light exploded around the human ship. A powerful energy shield formed in 1 second. The alien beams hit the shield. Instead of destroying the ship, the attacks bounced back into space. The shield did not break. It did not shake. It remained strong. On the alien command ship, silence filled the room. The officers stared at the screen. That is impossible, one whispered. No human ship ever had this level of shield, another said in fear. The commander stepped back slowly. His eyes grew wide. Scan it again, he ordered. Full power scan. The scanners worked fast. The result shocked everyone. This shield is stronger than ours, an officer said. The human ship moved forward. Slowly. Calmly. Like a predator waking up. The human captain spoke again. All systems ready, he said. The damaged ship suddenly looked alive. Hidden parts opened. Unknown weapons powered up. Energy levels jumped to full. The crew watched in disbelief. The ship was never weak. It was pretending. The alien fleet started to move back. Commander, an officer shouted, this ship is not normal. Before the commander could speak, the human ship fired. One clean beam of white energy shot out. It hit the front alien warship. In 1 second, the massive alien ship broke apart like glass. Fire. Metal. Silence. Shock spread through the entire alien fleet. One shot, an officer whispered. One human ship, one kill. The human ship did not stop. It moved forward again. The alien fleet, which had crushed many galaxies, now hesitated. The commander clenched his fists. This is not a normal human ship, he said in a low, angry voice. The human captain looked at the stars. The hunt had begun. And the galaxy was about to learn the truth about humanity. The alien fleet was no longer calm. After the human message spread across the galaxy, Fear had entered their ranks. Many alien officers no longer looked confident. Some were confused. Some were afraid. On the main command ship, the alien commander stood silent. His eyes were locked on the screen where the small human ship floated, glowing with power. "This ship should not exist," he said slowly. An officer stepped forward. "Commander, our scans show something impossible. This ship has no normal power core. Its energy source is unknown." Another officer added, "Its shield is not based on our science. It adapts to every attack." The commander felt anger and fear at the same time. "Humans were never this advanced," he growled. "How did they build this?" Small Blue Diamond, the truth inside the human ship. Inside the human ship, the crew moved with focus and speed. The fear they felt before was gone now. In its place was purpose. The captain stood quietly, watching the enemy movements. "Captain," the pilot said, "more alien ships are arriving. Heavy-class battleships." The captain nodded. "They are calling their strongest warriors," he said. "As expected." A young crew member looked nervous. "Sir, are we really ready to face all of them?" The captain turned slowly and looked at the crew. "We are not here to fight forever," he said. "We are here to open the door." The crew did not fully understand his words. But they trusted him. Small Blue Diamond, the alien super warships arrive. Space shook as massive shadows appeared. These were not normal alien ships. These were ancient warships. Built for one purpose only: total destruction. Each one was larger than a city. Thick armor. Endless weapons. Dark energy moving through their bodies like blood. The alien commander smiled cruelly. "Now let us see your strength, human." The super warships charged their weapons. Energy gathered like small suns at the front of the ships. On the human ship, warning alarms screamed. "These weapons can break planets," a crew member shouted. The captain did not move. "Hold position," he said calmly. The crew looked at him in shock. "But Captain." "Hold," he repeated. Small Blue Diamond, when the galaxy held its breath. The alien super warships fired. Beams of destruction tore through space. They hit the human ship's shield together. For the first time, the shield shook. The crew gasped. The lights inside the ship flickered. The pilot shouted, "Shield power dropping." The alien commander felt hope again. "Yes, break it," he whispered. The second wave of attacks came. The shield cracked. Energy leaked out like glowing blood. The crew felt fear return. "Captain, we can't hold like this," someone cried. The captain closed his eyes for 1 second. "Now," he said. Small Blue Diamond, the impossible transformation. The human ship changed. Its outer metal plates moved. Hidden parts opened. Unknown symbols glowed across its body. The shield did not disappear. It evolved. It became darker, stronger. The next alien attack hit the new shield. This time, the attack was absorbed. Not blocked. Not reflected. Absorbed. The alien officers screamed in shock. "It is eating our energy. Our weapons are feeding it." The human ship grew brighter with each hit. The more the aliens attacked, the stronger it became. Fear turned into panic. "Stop firing," the commander shouted. "You are making it stronger." But it was too late. Small Blue Diamond, the human strike. The captain raised his hand. "All weapons free," he said softly. The human ship released dozens of small light objects. They looked weak, like tiny stars. The alien fleet laughed. "So small," one officer said. "They think this can hurt us?" Then the light objects reached the alien ships. Each one exploded with silent power. No fire. No noise. Just instant death. Whole battleships vanished. One by one. The super warships tried to move back. But space around them twisted. The human weapons had locked reality itself. The largest alien super warship broke apart slowly, like it was being pulled into nothing. The alien commander fell to his knees. "This is impossible." Small Blue Diamond, the ship that was never meant to fight alone. On the human ship, the crew watched the destruction in silence. They were winning. But the captain's face was serious. "This ship was not built to win alone," he said. The pilot looked at him. "Then why send it alone?" The captain pressed a single glowing button. "Because the galaxy needed to see." Small Blue Diamond, the second signal. A new signal burst from the human ship. Stronger than before. Across deep space, hidden human bases activated. Old human fleets powered up. Sleeping warships opened their eyes. From dark corners of the galaxy, human ships began to move. Not one, not 10, but thousands. Small Blue Diamond, panic in the alien empire. On the alien homeworlds, emergency alarms rang. Ancient leaders stood in fear. The humans are back. Not as refugees, but as warriors. The alien commander received a final message from High Command. Full retreat. All fleets fall back immediately. This war has changed. Small Blue Diamond ending suspense of Part 3. The alien fleet began to run. The human ship did not chase them. It only watched. The captain looked at the stars where human fleets were now rising. The door is open, he said. Behind him, space filled with thousands of small lights. The lost race had returned, and the galaxy was about to burn with truth. The galaxy had never been quiet for so long. Far corners of space, where alien scouts had long ruled without challenge, suddenly stirred. Alarms rang across thousands of star systems. Signals went out from ancient war stations. Something impossible had happened. The human ship, small and damaged, was no longer alone. Hidden fleets, long thought extinct, emerged from shadows. From forgotten star systems, long-abandoned colonies, and secret bases, human ships powered up. Lights blinked, engines hummed, weapons charged. The first alien fleet to notice them froze. Hundreds of ships surrounded the small human ship, ready to destroy it. But now 1,000 other ships appeared on the scanners. The alien commander's eyes widened. Impossible, he whispered. It was not just one ship. It was an entire return of humanity. Small Blue Diamond, the alien empire panics. On the alien command ship, the commander tried to regain control. All units fire. Fire everything, he shouted. The alien fleet obeyed. Energy beams tore through space, aimed at the human ships. The first human ships took hits, but they moved too fast. The shields absorbed attacks. The small fleet had become deadly. The alien fleet had expected to destroy one weak ship. They had not expected a human army. Across the galaxy, panic spread. Alien colonies received human signals. They are back, one governor whispered. They survived. All this time, they were hiding. Alien commanders argued, yelled, and blamed each other. Their centuries of dominance were slipping away in seconds. Small Blue Diamond, the human strategy. The human captain, standing calmly on his ship, watched the alien fleets. His eyes were sharp, calculating every movement. This is why we waited, he said to his crew. They needed to think we were gone. They needed to believe we were weak. And now, they are ready to learn the truth. The crew nodded. They had trained for this. They had waited for this moment for decades. The human ships moved in patterns alien commanders could not predict. They were fast, but more than speed, they were smart. They used the enemy's weapons against them. Traps were set across empty space. Lanes of destruction, invisible until activated, awaited the alien fleets. The aliens fired blindly. Ships exploded. Energy redirected. Bridges and command centers were destroyed. Fear turned into confusion. Confusion turned into desperation. Small Blue Diamond, the galactic shock. In the heart of the alien empire, emergency meetings were called. The High Council could not believe the reports. Are you sure? One leader asked. We were told humanity is extinct. The commander on the front lines sent one final message. They are not extinct. Humanity never died. They are returning. And they are stronger than we ever imagined. The council fell silent. Across the galaxy, entire fleets that once ruled peacefully were now trembling. Alien systems shut down defenses. Panic spread like wildfire. For centuries, no species had challenged the empire. Now, one lost race had returned and changed everything in days. Small Blue Diamond, the first strikes. The humans did not wait. They attacked strategically. One small strike team disabled a major alien shipyard. Another fleet blocked a critical energy supply line. Alien leaders could not respond quickly enough. Every move the humans made was precise, calculated, and deadly. The galaxy watched in disbelief. This is the human return, an alien historian whispered. They were weak once, but now, nothing can stop them. Even neutral species paused, watching the shockwaves. Entire civilizations realized that the balance of power had shifted forever. Small Blue Diamond, the human message. Through it all, the human captain maintained control. This is not about revenge, he told his crew. This is about survival. And about reminding the galaxy that humans will not be forgotten. The human ships sent messages across the stars, not just to fight but to warn and communicate. Systems once loyal to the alien empire reconsidered their alliances. Some began to flee. Some tried to negotiate. The humans had returned, and their presence alone caused chaos. Small Blue Diamond, the fear of the galaxy. The alien commander looked at the human ships, now moving in coordinated waves. They were gone, and yet they came back stronger, he said. We misjudged them. We made a mistake we may never recover from. Alien fleets retreated in disarray. Panic replaced strategy. Commanders argued with each other. Systems once loyal to the Empire considered rebellion. The galaxy was in shock. The legend of human weakness had ended. Small Blue Diamond, ending suspense of Part 4. On the human ship, the captain watched the chaos. Phase 1 complete, he said. Now, we show them what humans are capable of. In the shadows of space, hidden fleets powered up. Old warships, thought lost, prepared for battle. Every human ship, small or large, had a role. Every fleet had waited for this moment. The alien fleets did not know it yet, but the war had just begun. The galaxy would remember this day forever. And humanity had returned to claim its place. The galaxy had never seen anything like this. Every star system trembled. Every alien fleet scrambled. The humans had returned, and they were not asking for peace. They were claiming their place among the stars. The alien empire, proud for centuries, now faced a threat it had never imagined. One lost race, thought extinct, was rising with a power no one had ever measured. Small Blue Diamond, the first major battle. The humans moved strategically. Not recklessly, not chaotically. Each ship had a role. Each fleet worked together like parts of a single organism. The alien super fleet gathered near a vital human colony. They believed it would be an easy strike. A single wave of energy beams would crush the small, scattered human ships. They were wrong. As the alien fleet approached, human scouts lured them into a trap. Invisible energy nets slowed the super ships. Mines hidden in asteroid fields activated. Energy weapons fired from hidden positions. The first alien warship exploded in a silent, blinding flash. Then the next, and the next. The alien officers panicked. How is this possible? One shouted. Our weapons should destroy them instantly. The human captain, calm as ever, watched the battle unfold on his screen. They thought they could intimidate us, he said. Now they will see the truth. Small Blue Diamond, the galactic war spreads. The war quickly expanded. Every corner of space became a battlefield. Humans did not attack blindly, they targeted weak points in the alien supply lines, command centers, and energy cores. Small alien colonies that had once laughed at humans now fell quickly. Entire fleets surrendered before combat. Some aliens even switched sides, fearing destruction if they stayed loyal to their commanders. The galaxy watched in awe. The humans were not only fighting, they were rewriting the rules of war. Small Blue Diamond, human strategy and tactics. The human captain coordinated multiple fleets at once. One fleet feigned retreat, drawing alien ships into a trap. Another fleet hit the enemy from behind, cutting off reinforcements. A third fleet used stealth ships to disable alien superweapons before they could fire. Every move was precise. Every strike had a purpose. The aliens realized too late. This was not just a fight. This was a war of strategy, intelligence, and human resilience. Small Blue Diamond, the alien commanders panic. The alien commanders argued furiously on their ships. We cannot hold them, one cried. They are too smart, too fast, too strong, another said. The humans, they are rewriting the war as it happens. The main commander gritted his teeth. Send reinforcements. Destroy them. Crush the humans before they grow stronger. But the humans were ready. They anticipated the reinforcements and used them against the aliens. Each fleet that arrived fell into ambushes. Alien energy cores exploded. Entire battle formations collapsed. It was a nightmare for the alien empire. Small Blue Diamond, the power of unity. The human ships, though smaller individually, fought as one. Communication was instant. Decisions were perfect. Crew members understood each other without words. Even the alien commanders could not understand how humans coordinated. It was like watching a single entity control thousands of ships. Humans are one mind, an alien historian whispered. They fight as one organism. This is impossible. The captain smiled slightly. This is what we learned while hiding, he said. The galaxy thought we were weak, but now they see what humanity really is. Small Blue Diamond, the tipping point. After days of battle, the humans reached the heart of the alien empire. Alien fleets were retreating. Alien homeworlds were vulnerable. Systems that had once been secure were now exposed. The alien council realized the war was lost. Panic spread. Some fleets tried to flee. Others begged for negotiations. The humans did not show mercy, But they also did not destroy everything. They targeted the core of the Empire, leaving alien civilians and neutral worlds untouched. The message was clear: we fight to survive, but we are not monsters. Small Blue Diamond: The Fall of the Empire. The final battle occurred near the main alien capital world. The largest alien warships clashed with the united human fleets. Explosions filled space. Bright energy beams tore through alien formations. Ships shattered like glass under precise human attacks. In hours, the largest alien fleet was destroyed. The alien commanders fled. The alien council surrendered. The humans had won. The galaxy had shifted forever. Small Blue Diamond: The Aftermath. The alien empire, once proud and unchallenged, had crumbled. Entire star systems reconsidered their loyalty. Former colonies began communicating with human fleets, seeking alliance and peace. The human captain looked at the stars, his ship among the fleet. Thousands of human ships moved in harmony across space, victorious but calm. Phase 2 begins, he said quietly. Now we secure the galaxy, and ensure humanity's place in it. The galaxy had witnessed the impossible. Humans, once weak in the eyes of the universe, had returned stronger than anyone imagined. And the war had only proven one thing: humanity would no longer be underestimated. The alien empire had fallen. Its fleets scattered. Its leaders humiliated. Yet the galaxy still whispered questions. How could one human ship, appearing so small and damaged, survive against countless warships? How could it inspire an entire lost race to return? Inside the human ship, the crew looked calm. They had just fought the greatest battle in the galaxy. Their victory was clear. But the captain did not smile. This ship, he said softly, was never meant to fight alone. The crew exchanged confused looks. "Captain, what do you mean?" one asked. He turned slowly, his eyes steady. "They think this ship is strong because it survived. They think it destroyed their fleets. But this ship is more than just power." Small Blue Diamond: The Secret of the Human Ship. Long ago, when humanity was on the brink of extinction, scientists worked in secret. They studied alien technology, understanding energy, shields, weapons, and space itself. They built a ship that could survive impossible odds. Not because it was the largest, not because it had the strongest weapons, but because it was designed to inspire, to survive, to act as a signal. This ship, the captain said, was a symbol, a reminder to the galaxy: humans do not give up. Humans adapt. Humans endure. The crew began to understand. This ship had carried hope. It had carried humanity's story. It had reminded the galaxy that a lost race had returned. Small Blue Diamond: The Hidden Fleets. Outside the ship, in deep space, thousands of other human ships moved in formation. Each one was built for survival, but each had been waiting for this moment. The first ship, the captain's ship, was meant to lead. To prove that survival was possible. To show the galaxy that humanity could rise from nothing. The galaxy needed to see it, the captain continued. They needed proof that humanity survived. And now, they have it. On distant alien planets, hidden fleets watched as signals were broadcast. Entire colonies that had been loyal to alien rulers reconsidered their allegiance. Fear, respect, and curiosity spread across the galaxy. Small Blue Diamond: A Message of Power and Peace. The captain activated the ship's communications system. Its voice echoed across thousands of star systems, calm but commanding. Humans were thought extinct. Humanity was weak. But we survived. We endured. We learned. And now we are back. We do not seek revenge on the innocent. We seek our place. The galaxy must understand that humans are not weak. Humans are not defeated. Humanity has returned. Across the galaxy, beings listened. Some in fear, some in awe, some in disbelief. But all knew one truth: the humans had changed everything. Small Blue Diamond: The Galaxy Reacts. Alien fleets that had once hunted humans now froze in the presence of this new force. Even those who had never faced humans personally sensed the change. Reports flooded command centers. Small human ships destroyed entire fleets. Human strategy was unmatched. Shields and weapons adapted faster than any alien technology. The Empire realized that humanity was no longer to be underestimated. The galaxy was in shock. A species once believed weak and extinct had returned as a force to be reckoned with. Small Blue Diamond: The Captain's Vision. The captain stood quietly on the bridge. The stars stretched endlessly before him. The first ship, once damaged and alone, had now become a symbol. The symbol of survival, intelligence, and human will. This ship was never about fighting alone, he said. It was about showing that humanity's spirit can never be destroyed. It was about waking the galaxy to the truth. The crew looked at the stars. For the first time in decades they felt hope, not just for survival but for humanity's rightful place among the stars. Every ship, the captain added, every fleet, every human alive now knows this truth. We are strong. We endure. And we will not be forgotten. Small Blue Diamond ending suspense of Part 6. The alien commander, watching from a distant retreat, clenched his fists. It was never just a ship, he muttered. It was humanity itself. In the shadows of the galaxy, fleets stirred. Hidden bases activated. Long-lost humans prepared for the next phase. The first human ship, battered but glowing with renewed energy, moved forward. It was no longer alone. It was now the heart of humanity's resurgence. And the galaxy would soon learn the full extent of what had returned. The galaxy had changed forever. The alien empire had fallen. Their fleets scattered. Their colonies surrendered or switched sides. Ancient leaders, once feared, now cowered in silence. And humanity had returned to claim its place among the stars. The first human ship, once damaged and alone, now moved with thousands of others. The fleets of the lost human race stretched across entire sectors. Stars reflected off their armor, weapons glinting, engines glowing. Each ship carried hope, courage, and determination, the spirit of humanity. Small Blue Diamond, the new order. The human captain looked at the galaxy before him. The war is not over, he said softly, but the empire has fallen. The galaxy must now learn to live with humans again. And we will ensure that peace is fair for all. In distant star systems, alien commanders communicated urgently. Former enemies now sought alliances. Neutral species observed quietly, realizing the power humans now held. The human fleets did not attack. They did not conquer. They only showed their strength and offered their hand for peace. The message was clear: humans were not tyrants, they were survivors, protectors, and a force no one could ignore. Small Blue Diamond, the galaxy reforms. Meetings began across the stars. Alien leaders, now humbled, were forced to negotiate. Former colonies began forming councils with human representatives. The galaxy's old balance of power shifted. Humans introduced a new order. No species would be destroyed unnecessarily. Conflicts would be resolved fairly. Peace would be maintained by mutual respect, and the threat of human strength if needed. The humans had not come to dominate. They had come to survive and ensure that history would never underestimate them again. Small Blue Diamond, the human fleet celebrates. Inside the captain's ship, the crew watched the distant stars with relief. Battles had been fought. Lives were lost. But humanity had endured. The small damaged ship that had begun this journey was now a legend. It had inspired fleets, awakened colonies, and changed the galaxy. It was no longer just a ship. It was the symbol of everything humans had survived: pain, loss, hope, and courage. "Captain," a crew member said, "we did it. Humanity is back." The captain looked at the stars and nodded. "Yes. And this is only the beginning." Small Blue Diamond, a message to the galaxy. The captain sent a final broadcast across all sectors. Humans were thought extinct. Humans were thought weak. But we survived. We endured. We adapted. And now, we are part of the galaxy once again. Let this be a warning and a promise. Humanity will not be forgotten. Humanity will protect its own. And humanity will always rise, no matter how hard the universe tries to push it down. Across the galaxy, beings listened. Fear, respect, and admiration spread. The story of the small human ship and its hidden fleet would be told for centuries. Small Blue Diamond, the final moment. The first ship moved slowly through the stars. It had begun as damaged and fragile. Now it glowed with power. The captain stood on the bridge, staring at the endless expanse of space. Behind him, fleets stretched across the void, ready to defend, explore, and protect. He whispered softly. They thought humanity was weak. Now the galaxy knows the truth. Far away, alien fleets retreated. Civilizations rebuilt. The balance of power had shifted permanently. Humanity was no longer a forgotten race. Humanity was a force to be reckoned with. And the galaxy would never again underestimate them. The stars were quiet. But for humanity, a new era had begun.